Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about having the right mindset. Maybe you've been in the business for a week, a month, you've talked to a few people. Maybe it ain't going exactly the way that you thought it would. That's okay. Understand. You've got to have the right mindset for this business. In my opinion, there's two types of mindsets. There's the business type and the employee type. Now, this employee type, if you're an employee and you fall in this category, be prepared. Some of this stuff you may not like to hear, but you need to hear it probably. I've been a business owner for the past 20 years. I've dealt with numerous employees, and I can, 9 times out of 10, the guy that comes in for the interview is not the guy that shows up to work the next day. And what I mean by that, he puts on a great show for the interview, you hire him, then all of a sudden you find out he's got to be off this day, this day, this day. He shows up late to work. He barely does his job, but expects great results. Now, a lot of network marketers feel the same way. They get in, they go to their family and friends, they probably doing everything the wrong way. Maybe they sign up a couple people, then they don't know where to turn. And a lot of that goes back to being coachable and teachable and having a good sponsor to help you with this stuff. But your sponsor should have at least informed you about professional development. And professional development is what will give you that business-like mindset. Now, a business mindset's a little different. Employee works for a check, maybe weekly or bi-weekly, whatever. And regardless of what they do, their check still comes. Unless they get fired, of course. But a business owner sees a vision. He sees a vision down the road of how things can be. And he understands there's going to be setbacks along the way. And he deals with them. He learns how to deal with them. So, one of the first books that I would recommend you reading is Your First Year in Network Marketing. It will tell you what to kind of expect. You know, you're going to see a lot of things about a guy making $1 million in 6 months. Not saying it's not possible, but, you know, his real story, who knows what it really is. He may have been involved in a great company and been one of the top guys and moved to some other company, and all of a sudden a bunch went with him and he did make that. But for the average person, that's not realistic. Now, your second book that I read and I recommend is The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. The Slight Edge talks about the small things that you do each day, such as professional development, that get you one step closer to your goal. Probably my favorite book, I read it about 6 months ago, was The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. It's a lot like The Slight Edge, but it's really good for anyone because it talks about the things that's involved in your life. They're either working for you or against you, and you're the only one that has control over that. And I'll give you an example. Let's say it's the first of the year, you're motivated, you want to lose some weight, you start working out in your basement or at a gym, and you get up 30 minutes early. 30 minutes, it won't kill you. And you do it the first week. The second week, you don't really see a lot of results that first week, but the second week, you maybe, the bed feels better than getting up. So you stay in bed, maybe an hour later. You don't get up, you don't work out, you skip that workout. The next week rolls around. Before you know it, it's easier to stay in that bed than it is to get up and work out. But on the same side of that, the guy that works out, or girl, for a year, 30 minutes, 5 days a week, she sees results. That's the essence of the compound effect. The simple things that's easy to do and easy not to do can either work for you or against you. And I suggest each of you read something. Set aside 10 to 15 minutes a day at least and read something. It will help you develop that business-like mindset. And guys, that's all I have. I'll see you at the top.